Hello and welcome to Heavenly Album Covers, and we are continuing our vast investigation of Three Dog Night's entire discography. Every album we are going to talk about the music of each album and briefly talk about the cover art of each album. And this here in front of us is a Three Dog Night album called Suitable for Framing, and musically it's an amazing and really good album. And here are the Three Dog Night. There's Danny Hutton, there is Chuck Negron, and Corey Wells. They are emerging from the darkness of a frame. This is a framing device, this little white line. And it's a great title for an album, and the cover is just perfect. Everyone here looks a little bit angry, but that's okay. Corey Wells looks a little bit pleasant, but Chuck Negron just looks pissed off, kind of angry at the world. And this is the cover, and the music on this album is really, really good. It's very well performed and played. The band is great, and it's very funky and wonderful and soulful, and I've got my notes here. The album starts with a song called Feelin' Alright. It's a classic song made popular by Joe Cocker once again, and it's very psychedelic with heavy bass. The vocals are kind of lost in the mix, and it's very funky and heavy. We move on to Lady Samantha, the Elton John, Bernie Taupin song, and it's very gentle, and it's a really nice version with a super great arrangement, and that's Lady Samantha. That's the second track. Then there's a song called Dreaming is Good for You. It's a hard rock with kind of quirky, kind of odd vocals. It's a very interesting pop song, and it sounds kind of like Crosby, Stills, Nash, and maybe Young. And then we have the very classic, it's kind of a prayer. It's called A Change Is Gonna Come. Many singers have sung it, and so did the Three Dog Night group. And it's a very excellent version, and but it's in a very odd key. It's in kind of a strange key, and I think it sounds like a slow funkadelic song. It's reminds me of Funkadelic and George Clinton and that group. And then we move on to Eli's Coming, which to me sounds like a car commercial. It's wasn't that interesting to me. I've listened to the first three Dog Night albums, including this one, and I've come to already have an ear for prime Three Dog Night singing and songs, and Eli's Coming just doesn't move me that much. The next song is Easy to Be Hard, something like that, and it's a classic, and it's you got to watch out for the last note of Easy to Be Hard. It's got a great last note by whoever sang it. The next song is called Ain't That a Lot of Love. It's a classic blues number, and it's a great version that the Three Dog Night boys do. It's really heavy shit. It's awesome, and that's Ain't That a Lot of Love. It's a very short version, but it's really good. It's I think it's an old Sam and Dave song. And then we have this song. It's actually a drum solo called King Solomon's Mines, and I think it's done by the Three Dog Night drummer, whose name is Floyd Sneed, I believe. And King Solomon's Mines is a lengthy a lengthy drum solo. It reminds me of Public Image Limited for some reason, and it's an unusual track choice for a breakthrough album like this. And next up is a song called Circle for a Landing. It's once again very funky and crazy. It's really worth listening to. And the album ends with a song called Celebrate. The first half of Celebrate is kind of dull and boring. The second half is pretty good, and it kind of ends like a version of Hey Jude. It kind of reminds me of Hey Jude by the Beatles. So here's the cover of Suitable for Framing. It's really wonderful. It's a really great cover. It really introduces the Three Dog Night group very well. And let's flip it over. And here are the complete Three Dog Night. Here's Chuck DeGron, Corey Wells, Danny Hutton, and the rest of the group is framing the main singers here. Chuck DeGron has his foot on a rock, which is interesting. The song titles are up here. This has a lot of wear and tear on it. And again, it's on Three Dog Night's regular label, which is ABC Dunhill. There's the label. And what's interesting about this album is this center gatefold, which is comprised of, we've got the Three Dog Night group here all spread across this gatefold photo. And there's another group, a female group called the GTOs. They were groupies back in the 60s, and they put out their own album. But the GTOs are here. They're kind of mixed in with the Three Dog Night group, and there's balloons, and there looks like they're by a river and some rocks, and it's just a mayhem. It's just crazy. And here's Floyd Sneed, the drummer here. He's an African warrior, I guess. And Chuck Negron has a bunch of bananas around his neck. So this is the center gatefold. Again, the photographs are by Ed Carafe, art direction by Wayne Kimball. I can't quite remember when this came out. I think it was 69 or 70. And this is Three Dog Night, Suitable for Framing. It's a very worthy album, very solid. Despite its shortcomings, it has a lot going for it, and it's really worth finding and listening to.